it's certainly been a while. Hello everyone, this is Lou here, and today I'm going to show you all of my pull-up dolls. Of course, this isn't a pull-up doll, it's a Monster High doll, but like, it would kind of spoil the video if I showed one of my pull-up dolls like in the video already. So I'm just going to go in order of which pull-up doll I got and all that, so let's get started. Now we have my first pull-up doll, which actually wasn't a pull-up but was a Tang, and this is Sebastian. He's supposed to be Sebastian from the anime Black Butler, and I know a lot of people always show their first pull-up doll to be, you know, a girl. Mine was a boy because I was absolutely obsessed with the anime. I still am, if you can't tell by my latest doll video. And I got him in August 2009. This is CL Phantomhive, or I guess he's been renamed Audrey, and he is, of course, the Doll CL Phantomhive, and I got him for my birthday in 2009. If you're wondering why recently he's been renamed Audrey, currently in the Black Butler manga there was a little twist that no one was really expecting, and so CL here got a rename along with a pretty shocking pull-up fic that I've been doing on my Tumblr lately. This is Stella Star, and I got her for Christmas 2009. She is the Pullip Seiseki, and I sort of renamed all the Frozen Maiden dolls, not because I didn't like some of their names, but at the time their names were just really hard to pronounce for me because Japanese was not my strong suit when I was younger. And so all the Frozen Maiden dolls got renamed, and I know that now I can pronounce their names, but it's just like, well, I already like the names I chose, might as well stick to it. So, and she was the first girl to enter the pull-up house, so, you know, she has a special place in my heart because of that. This man with the luscious hair is Georg Listing, and he is supposed to be modeled after the bassist from Tokyo Hotel, my favorite band. And he's the Tang lead. I also got him for Christmas with Stella that year in 2009. He's been through quite a lot of customizations. He used to have Stella's old wig, but after a certain doll arrived, I swapped wigs with them again, so he has a different wig than his own because I gave bangs to his own, and I kind of regret that. But it's fine because he's using a modified wig of another pull-up doll I have. And his brown eyeshadow was also sanded away by me, but I think I used too rough a sandpaper because, you know, it kind of looks uneven in photos. You can't really tell in videos, but in photos it's really, really noticeable. But yeah, this little cutie is Rosalie Vallow, and she is the Doll Ende. Now, Rosalie's been through a lot, and I mean that mostly in how I took care of her when I was younger. Her wig is completely trashed. I mean, it doesn't belong in the trash, and I haven't thrown it away, but like, it wouldn't be a suitable wig for her anymore because it's so frizzy and horribly taken care of. Luckily, I did have this black wig lying around at the time. I don't know where I got it, and I think I remember getting it as like a Halloween wig for one of my American Girl dolls at one point, but I never used it, and I was always just like keeping it there for no reason. And since Rosalie needed a new wig, I was like, oh, well, why not just use this one? So yeah, her eyes are replaced as well. Not because her other eyes were creepy looking, but just because I found that blue eyes fit the character I wanted to make for her more. I don't know what happened to her other eyes. I think I gave them to someone online that I knew at the time. I don't really care if I, technically speaking, lost them because I don't think I'd use them on another doll. Not because they're creepy, but solely because, like, I don't make characters with funky eyes like that. So Hat for Body is not her original body anymore. It's replaced with another doll I own's body that I ended up replacing with another thing. It's a long story. But I tried to paint the legs to match her face and neck because her face is very pale. As you can see, she like matches my wall from how pale she is. So a replacement body is really hard to come by for her because she's so pale. So if I were to get her an Obitsu, which I probably will later down the line, I will have to spray paint it or something. But other than that, I adore her. She's adorable, and the Pullip Vampire line is one of my favorite lines the Pullip Company came out with next to the Rose and Maiden and Black Butler line. Aubrey Sutcliffe, she is the Pullip Doll Grell, and surprisingly, the only Black Butler Pullip in my collection that is not a Black Butler character. Surprising as that is. She was a complete surprise to me, as my mom had ordered her after we ordered Rosalie, and I had no idea, and she came the same day as Rosalie. It was pretty awesome to have a surprise like that, you know? She's absolutely stunning. One of my favorite dolls to take a picture with. As you can see, she's on an obitsu because I destroyed her body, because I didn't know how to handle type 4 bodies, I guess. And she has a new wig, solely because, well, older Pullip dolls tend to have bad hair quality, so, but gosh, this wig is a million times better than the one she came with, because it is beautiful. Like, the color on my camera does not give it justice. And here we have the one and only Bill Kaulitz. He was the Tang Richt, and I got him around July 2010, July or June, somewhere around there. And he is modeled after the real Bill Kaulitz of the band Tokyo Hotel, which if you've been on this channel long enough, you know that it's my favorite band ever. And he is my most customized Tang, with tattoos covering his body, a new wig. I even painted his eyelids black, because honestly the blue didn't fit, and you know, to match that Bill often used to wear very heavy makeup around his eyes. I changed his lip color to a more natural color, and he has Bill's signature birthmark. So yeah, that is Bill. This is Cecilia Phantomhive. She is the Dal CL Robin version, and I got her in August 2010. She is supposed to be CL and another character's younger sister, and she's wearing half an obitsu from a cool tutorial I found where you could put half of a obitsu on a Dal's body. Honestly, a really good tutorial, though I still think she needs a proper obitsu, because this arm right here is not an obitsu arm, it is a Dal arm that was hers and still works, but luckily the dress I made for her covers up the fact that she has two different arms. So yeah, and she needs a new wig. The front of the wig looks really good, but I messed up the back by brushing out her curls, and I regret that. Luckily, the conditioner method that people use with frizzy when your doll's hair is starting to get frizzy has worked for the most part, but I still think she needs a new wig. This is Bella, and she's basically my mini-me. She is a doll basically modeled to be me in doll form. Though my glasses are not red in real life, they are black. She is the Pullip doll Alte, and I got her for my birthday in November 2010. She is on a type 4 body because her previous body, the arm socket broke, so I had to replace it, and at the time, the type 4 body was much cheaper than an obitsu, so I went with that. They don't sell type 4 bodies anymore, which is disappointing, but hopefully someday they'll do that, because that was a really good idea. She also has a wig replacement, and I love her new wig so much. It is so much better than her old wig because A, it matches my hair color better, and B, it's just so soft and pretty. Like, I love it. It doesn't get messy or anything. It's just 10 out of 10. So this is Brenda. I got her in January 2011, and she's the Pullip doll Neonoir. She has a replacement wig. Actually, not because I took bad care of it. Her wig was in an alright condition by the time I replaced it. The reason I replaced her wig was actually because her wig was so heavy. It went down to like way past her feet, and it was so heavy it was bobbing her head back, and I was scared that her neck peg would snap from how heavy the wig was. So I replaced it with this beautiful black wig. And for those wondering where I get my Pullip wigs, I wouldn't ask because I just look on eBay for Pullip wigs of a specific color, and I end up finding whatever wig is the first search result. This is Jasper. He is the Tang Tantis, and I got him in September 2011. You know, there ain't much to him because, luckily for me, his body never broke except for a foot, in which both feet are replaced, and his feet are not broken, so yay. I will admit though, he has the best hair quality out of all the Tangs I own because it has managed to stay luxurious since the day I got him out of the box. Except the ends are a little frizzy, but you can't really tell unless you like run your fingers through it, in which they're very pokey because of how frizzy they are. But I would say from the ends up, it is like just still silky and luxurious. Here we have the guitarist himself. This is Tom Kaulitz. He is Bill Kaulitz's older twin brother, and he's modeled after, well, the real Tom Kaulitz. He's the Tang Albertus, and I got him for Christmas 2011. His wig is amazing for Tom Kaulitz. It works so perfectly for him and all that. Though I do want to experiment one day and give him those really cool black yarn wigs that I've been seeing recently, because I feel like that would work better. But I'm a little nervous too because I've never made a doll wig before. But yeah, that's an exciting thing to try in the future. We have the queen of pop herself. This is Lady Gaga. She is the Pullip doll Melissa. I got her in April 2012, and she is supposed to be modeled after, well, the infamous pop star Lady Gaga. I love Lady Gaga, and I really wanted to make another Pullip doll modeled after a celebrity. And the minute I saw the Pullip Melissa, I knew immediately she needed to be in my hands and needed to be Lady Gaga. She does have Lady Gaga's signature tattoos, though you can't really see it because I have her in this beautiful bobby dress, though I still do need to tailor it to fit her waist a little more. Yeah, and her wig is not actually glued on her head anymore. I use the other Pullip doll wigs that I own that are in halfway decent condition and put them on her to match the fact that Lady Gaga is always changing her hairstyle. If you're wondering how I put them on, one of my Pullip wigs came with a Velcro sticky thing, so her wig is basically attached via Velcro, which is pretty cool because none of my other dolls have that. We have the Spirit of Winter himself. This is Jack Frost, modeled after Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians. After I saw the movie, I absolutely fell in love with Jack Frost's character. I still love his character a lot, and so that Christmas I asked for the Tang William, and oh my gosh, painting the snow on the hoodie was just so much fun. You know, making the cute frost on the pants was fun too. And he is the currently only Tang I have that is on a male Obitsu body, and it works for him really well. Like it works perfectly for him. So yeah. Next here we have the spider himself. This is Alois Trancy. He was modeled after the character Alois Trancy from Black Butler 2. Side note, Black Butler 2 is horribly written, but I just love Alois's character so much, Klotz as well, that I just had to make a doll of him. He is the Tang Duke, and I got him for Christmas 2012, but he came in 2013 due to some back ordering issues because he was a very popular Issel, because I believe at the time he was the only Issel. My very first full face-up custom doll. This is Ellen. She is modeled after the character Ellen from The Witch's House. She is a make-it-your-own doll, meaning I made her entire face-up myself because she came with a blank face. I got her in November 2013 for my birthday, and I just adore her, and I'm still very proud of myself for finding the literal perfect wig for her because it matches the game Ellen's hair just perfectly. This is Rin Kagamine. She is, well, the doll Rin Kagamine, and she is obviously the Vocaloid character. I got her in November of 2014 for my birthday, and I absolutely adore her. Her face is just so cute, and Rin is one of my favorite female Vocaloids, and I own the program myself, so I just love using Rin's voice when I'm using the Vocaloid editor, so I knew I just had to get a Vocaloid. I just love her so much, and her face, I'm just not over how cute it is. This is Luca Megurine. I got her as another birthday present in November of 2014, and she is, well, the Luca Megurine, and even though Luca is not one of my favorite voices to use when I'm using the Vocaloid editor, I still love her design. Her V4 design is absolutely beautiful. She's a beautiful Pullip doll. Fun fact, if you look at my Tumblr, you see that Luca is actually my icon there. It's Violet Michaelis. She's supposed to be Sebastian and Stella's daughter, and she is the doll Ernfred, and I got her as a early Christmas present in 2014. Fun fact, it was a struggle to customize her because, well, the wig was easy. It's actually Neonoir's wig that I cut and glued it aside to give a cool part. But she was the most frustrating because no matter what I did, her eyes would not come out of her socket, and it was very frustrating. I ended up having to, like, I think put her head in the freezer or something, and the cold managed to help pop out her eyes or something. It was just very, very frustrating starting to give her these new eyes. So yeah, this is Skylar's star. She's Stella's twin sister. She is the Pullip Seiseki, and I got her on eBay used for a really good price. Unfortunately though, I do notice around her eyes there is a little bit of yellowing, but I mean, it's kind of not noticeable considering that she already has yellowish lips. So, you know, you can't really notice unless the lighting's really bad or something. And I got her in October 2015. This is Caitlin, or Kay. She is the Pullip doll Keijaku Yaku, and I got her as a birthday present for myself in November of 2017. I absolutely adore her. She's adorable, and I can't even believe that she was the winner of a design contest because she looks like she'd be a real Rosen Maiden. So yeah, I absolutely adore her. She's just so cute. We have my newest boy. This is the Issel of Book of Circus CL Phantomhive. He is, well, CL Phantomhive, the real one, if you've seen my Pullip fix, but his nickname is Riel to keep things simple. I am very proud of him. I absolutely adore him. He is just perfect, and I'm really proud of myself for making his outfit. I pretty much made everything except the vest, and technically speaking the bow, because I just found it in a random bag of like little things I had. I don't know where I got it, but I found it and I just sewed it onto this little like dress shirt I made that has lace and stuff on it. But still, I'm really proud of myself for making an outfit like this. I think this is the most elaborate outfit I've ever sewn by hand, and it turned out really good. And yeah, I absolutely adore him. He's perfect. That would be it. Thanks for watching. I apologize that it's been so long since I've done a live action video. I've currently been in a situation where filming live videos is a little tricky if it's a doll past 12 inches. But I promise that once I'm able to properly film a video with 18-inch dolls, you shall see more American Girl videos. And before I go, I highly recommend that you check my Tumblr down below. There I will post pictures of doll stuff, my Pullip fix, and the story for my Pullip dolls, because if you saw through my video, I do hint that my Pullip dolls do have a backstory to them, and I write that there on my Tumblr. So if you want, go check that out, though I must warn that all of my Pullip doll stories are around PG-13-ish due to violence, certain topics lightly discussed, cursing, and whatnot. So yeah, so pretty much my doll story is PG-13, because I mean, I do involve Black Butler, and that's like PG-13, so yeah, that would be it. So thanks for watching, bye!